Hi guys and welcome back to our video, and this is gonna be a different kind of video from what I usually do. This is gonna be a makeover of my photocard binders, specifically my K-pop photocard binders. So if you're new here and this magically gets recommended to people, hi, my name is Romeo. I am an old-time collector. I started collecting K-pop albums in 2012. I took photocard collecting seriously around 2013, then stopped around 2018 just because I was so burned out with everything, and my interest in K-pop was just wavering. So I took a break from 2019 until 2020, and now it's 2021. Shiny came back, and I'm a big K-pop fan again, and I started buying stuff again. So yeah, I'm not gonna bring out the binder just now, but I'm gonna be doing a makeover of the pages that I use to divide the binder. So this is just a sample one. My main groups are SNSD and Shiny, but I also love SM groups and actually Pledis and other groups like A-Pink as well. So yeah, this is what they usually use. I designed this around, I don't know, 2015, 2016. It has a group logo, name, and the members that I collect. So for EXO, I am collecting Shumin, Suho, Chen, and Dio. And it just looked uniform for every group. And I thought that, it's 2021. I'm collecting again, and I should update this to a more colorful one. I was actually just gonna do like normal page indexes or binder indexes, but I saw these stickers on Shopee. Shopee is a Southeast Asian marketplace or market app, and from this shop called Dabong. Yeah, so I was just looking for new stickers, really, just to like update my binder and stuff. But I saw this and they had like all of or most of the groups that I collected or that I collect, so might as well just use it. So yeah, I already opened these just to post like feedback photos since I received this around a few weeks ago and this one today. So yeah, it came with a thank you card and it came in, and I saw these sticker packs. I thought, wow, it's gonna look uniform in my binder and I would love to use this. So yeah, so we have FX, New East, EXO, Red Velvet, NCT, TVXQ, Super Junior, Girls' Generation, and Shiny. So most of these are SM groups, plus where's New East? New East. So yeah, I'm gonna be making cover pages for them today in this video. So yeah, I got these stickers and I thought this wouldn't be enough to fill up pages because the stickers are kind of small. I mean, they're cheap, so I assumed that they were small. So I got some custom ones made by the same store, and they have like different kinds of styles. Oh, these do come with freebies, but I'm gonna show that later. So I had these. These were just like the random like custom made stickers. Usually people use the idol's face or something, but I wanted something uniform for all of the binder dividers, so I used the fan color. So this one in the front is the New East one. It's kind of like different color, but that's fine, I'm not that mad. And this one is a customized name tag, so this looks familiar just because it is the music core format for the names. Then we have a Spotify sticker for the favorite songs, for my favorite songs of each group. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly show the freebies that I got just because they were really cute. They were handpicked. Yeah, so I got this playlist sticker, this Super Junior, Shiny and SNSD nightstick pictures. They're a bit smaller than the ones in the sticker packs. Then this sticker, 9 years with EXO. Then some instant picture or Polaroid stuff, Polaroid style pictures. So I got Irene and Solgi, Minhyun from New East, Shiny OT5, then Super Junior. I think this is from the latest comeback. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's a new photo-ish. I haven't kept up with them. And then some like circle stickers that I can use for journaling, I guess, but I don't journal, so. Then the other PBs from the second package, I got a red velvet logo sticker. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. EXO New East, some by Soyu and Jungkook. This adorable VO1, Aaron, Junho, and a different color palette from the dot stickers. So yeah, these are nice freebies. I really appreciate them, and the fact that these sticker packs are cheap. Like I'm not sure how much are they, but I'm gonna be putting them in the description plus with the links from Shopee, just because the seller is really responsive, and yeah, I enjoyed the transaction. It was very smooth, so I definitely recommend them. Plus they're like really cheap, so why not? So I'm gonna put this out of the way. And yeah, so the stickers, yeah, what are we gonna do first? I guess SNSD, just because make all the advice group. So yeah, and I'm gonna be putting them on black paper, just so it's gonna be different. Just because I used white before, and I think that these colors would pop more on black paper. So let me just remove this so we can continue on. Like, these are stickers, and I don't think that these are like replaceable. So if I F up, then I would have to live with them or like make another one and buy another sticker pack. So yeah, I think yeah, that's the supplies that I need. So let's open the sticker packs. So I asked the person handling the shop to color match this with the sticker pack colors. So even though I don't think all of the fandom colors are the right colors, I still wanted them. So New East, TVXQ, Super Junior, NCT, Red Velvet, FX, Girls' Generation, EXO, and Shiny. So let's do SNSD, and then the Spotify stickers. I'm gonna keep the songs secret for now. So where is the SNSD one? There. Yeah, so I just wanted them to color match so that it will look what do you call this? Uniform. Yunos, I had like a slight problem when I was posting product photos. I mean like review photos. It stuck with the adhesive part of the plastic, but it's not damaged. Yeah, it's still fine. Then the certified So-On sticker pack, or the So-On sticker pack. Actually, I haven't checked this. So I'm not going to be using all of the stickers in this pack, because I don't think it'll like fit my aesthetic. But yeah, definitely not going to use the stick one just because FX doesn't have one. The logo one I'll use. Debut date, the name, and the debut song. So yeah, let's lay this out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this just because, yeah, but the light stick one definitely not. So, I thought that maybe we can do this. Like, does that even work? And the bias, the debut. I don't think this is right, to be honest. Kind of looks ugly like that. So yeah, I this was what I planned to do, but now seeing it with like the stickers, I don't think I'm gonna be pushing on with this. So during this time lapse, I'm gonna be talking about my observations as an old photo card collector coming back in the photo card collecting scene in 2021. So if this is the first video that you've seen in my channel, hi. I started photo card collecting in 2013, 2012 actually, but I got serious in around like 2013, and then I stopped photo card collecting at around 2018. After that, I still bought some albums in 2019, but I just kept the posts that I got. It's a different landscape now as a photo card collector, and it's very new to me, and it's very interesting actually. Because before, the only videos that you see about photo card collecting is about the photo card hauls and the collection videos, but now we have different kind of videos such as storing or organizing videos, setting up binders for new comebacks, and also like binder makeovers where people create pages or dividers for their photo card binders to look aesthetically pleasing. So for this one, I actually want to do a photo card sorting video, but I might only do it every 2 or 3 months just because I don't think I'll be able to buy like a stack of photo cards in like a month. I don't think that's possible with the groups that I collect, and I also don't think it's good for my finances. So even though it makes me happy, I'd like to restrain from doing that. So this video that you're watching is a photo card makeover video. So I actually got inspired by some random videos because I was binging a lot of these videos for the past, I don't know, like week or so. I watch a lot of, if I remember her username right, Shawol Zenl. Her name is Katie. Yeah, I really enjoy her photo card sorting videos, and she collects a lot of the groups that I also like. So it's a very relatable experience, and I'm kind of living vicariously through her like really good collection. So yeah, the others, I think I also watch Honeydew Mochi, but I don't really have that much in common with her in terms of the groups that I collect. But it's also interesting to see the other groups' releases, like for their cards. And also with these videos, I am being more familiar to more groups and actually finding out the names of the members because I saw them in a lot of her videos and also in like the other videos of the other people who post photo card sorting videos. So it's a good way to know some of the other groups or idols in the current K-pop landscape. So next observation, I feel like there are less people doing chronological order for their photo cards now, just because of the multiple cards per album. So instead of following what the album preview looks like with like the photo card orders, they do it with whatever looks better, which I think is okay as well. So they're putting aesthetics first before the official, I guess, Type A, Type B, Type C card. And yeah, it's a really nice one actually. I think I'll be doing that just because I'm that person who wants to do stuff in chronological order, especially for collections. But I see why they do it. Then also another observation is the rise of the 4-packet binders. So before, the videos of the collection videos are mostly in 9-packet pages in like binders, and now there's like different ways or different kinds of binders that you can see that the people use. I think the photo card community has grown so much that we're no longer just using items made for trading cards or like sports trading cards from like Ultra Pro or BCW, but now there's actually products that are targeted towards us photo card collectors, and I think that's really nice. I'm not into the 4-packet binders, but it's a really nice thing, especially if you only collect like one member. It's less hassle to maintain a smaller binder like that compared to a big one, especially if they don't have as much cards. Although if the group has a lot of cards, like there are soloists who have like 10 to 25 cards, even I think 50. I think Notehyun has around 50 cards for a release, and I don't think it's gonna work for like 4-pocket binder, but for a 9-pocket one it can. So yeah, I see like there are different pros and cons for each kind of binder, and I'm glad that people have more options now. Then I don't know if this is just for the people that I've seen videos of, but there are a lot of people collecting full group lineups now, especially for like multiple groups, not just their ultimate bias group, but for like other groups as well. So I don't know, just because when I was doing photocard videos, most people just stuck to collecting their biases, and either their biases for like the non-ultimate groups, or even for the ultimate groups, they're gonna be collecting their biases only. And now it's a different thing. Photo cards also, I think, are a bit cheaper now compared to before, just because there are more photo cards per album. There are more types. There are more cards in the album itself that you can get when you buy an album. So that's nice. Although like the older releases are still really expensive, so I don't know if it affects me as much. Yeah, I mean like SM is like really bad at this, just because there are a lot of cards, but they only put one. So yeah, it's hard being a fan of SM groups. So yeah, so those are my observations, and this isn't for like the photo card collecting community, but more on like the photo cards itself, or photo cards themselves. There are so many kinds of photo cards now. So from pre-order benefit cards that vary per store, like the pre-order benefit cards that I was able to buy before I stopped collecting were from Twice and A-Pink, and they were like a pack of the full lineup, and like you can get it everywhere as long as you pre-order the album. But now you have to go to a certain site like My Music Taste or K-Town for You, and I think other stores too as well. But I'm not familiar. I'm familiar with the two that I mentioned. So yeah, it's hard to keep track of the cards, because aside from the ones that are in the album itself, you are also kind of like obliged, well, not obliged, kind of like suggested to collect these cards that aren't from the albums but are still random. So yeah, I'm not into that. So unless I really like the photo that they used, I'm not gonna be diving into that rabbit hole. Aside from the pre-order benefit cards, there are also fansign cards. These cards are like insane for me, just because I feel like they're so limited. But I see people like having them in their photo card collection videos and the photo card sorting videos, that I'm not even sure. But yeah, I'm not even gonna try with that. Like no way. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation where I want to have all of the types of the photo cards that a group has. I mean, SNSD and Shiny, I don't think they do those things. I mean, SNSD isn't active right now, but Shiny, I'm not sure for Don't Call Me. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not even gonna try with that. Then there are also like random merch cards. These are mostly from SM Entertainment. Those bastards. So I was able to see some of these cards before, because they started like putting holo cards or like the fortune cookie cards before, but now it seems like every merch that they release, like a standee, a photo pack, or like I think for Espa there was like a wallpaper thing. I'm not sure what it was, but it had a photo card in it, and I'm like, why? What? So yeah, I'm not gonna be going through that thing, just because I don't want to buy unnecessary items just for the photo cards. I am before a photo card collector, an album collector, so I'm gonna stick with the album photo cards. Yeah, I'm not gonna be diving into that mess. So yeah, another observation among the photo cards is that the rise of the holo cards, like the holographic cards. Personally, I'm not a fan of these, but I can see why people like it. I remember seeing these in the Infinite H albums before, and like I don't have any of these like holo cards just because I wasn't into it, so I didn't really prioritize collecting them just because I prefer the normal selfie ones or even like the photo shoot ones as long as they aren't in like a special finish like holo or like lenticular or those clear cards. I kind of hate those. I prefer the classic photo cards. So yeah, I'm not like dissing anyone who likes them, but they're just not for me. I can see why people like them. Yeah. Then Season's Greetings. I bought Season's Greetings I think in 2015 to 2016. Did I get 2017? I'm not really sure. I don't have any space for these Season's Greetings, so I'm not gonna be buying them. Although the cards look nice, like the SNSD ones for last year or for this year looked really nice, and I was really tempted to get them, but no, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I found that I bought a lot of these Season Greetings, but I never really opened them after like unboxing or after getting the photo cards, so this feels like a waste. Because unlike the albums where you can just like take it from the shelf and like look at it, like the Season Greetings are huge, and I don't know, it just feels like I don't have space for it. Yeah, because an album is like even if it's one of the bigger albums, it's not as big as the Season's Greetings package. I guess this is a photo card binder video, so I have to talk about my photo card collection. So I would be dropping some groups and I'm compressing some binders just so I can like manage these better. So there are a few reasons why I'm doing this. So first of all, I have too much empty spaces in these binders. Like I do this a lot. I start collecting a member or a group. I only keep my pulls. If I don't pull them, I try to trade, but no one is trading for them since a lot of like the girl groups that I collected before, like I don't know, like Lovely's, Unity, like no one is trading them here in the Philippines, so it's kind of hard to collect them. So instead of like letting go of these collections, I just remove the empty spaces and just compress these to like one page if they can even reach one page. And yeah, and call it a day just because I'm wasting, first of all, the 9 pocket pages, and at the same time, the binder gets really bulky with these empty pages, and I just didn't want that anymore. So next reason is that a lot of the groups that I stan are inactive, so I'm a second gen stan. And the second gen groups that are active right now are so little. So I mean, like Shiny is active. Who else do I collect that is still active? I don't think there isn't any second gen. I mean Super Junior, but I'm not prioritizing Super Junior right now just because I haven't been into their music in like a long time. So yeah, yeah. I mean, only Shiny actually is really active as a second gen group right now that I collect. Like Beast is active or Highlight is active as well, but I don't collect them. So yeah, it's just really sad, to be honest, that these groups aren't active anymore just because they were my youth. I mean, yeah, they were my youth. I collected them when I was a teenager and now they aren't active anymore, and it's really sad. So aside from that, one of the reasons why I'm dropping these groups is that I'm no longer interested in collecting them. So I would mention some groups, but I don't want to hurt their fans' feelings, I guess, if they ever watch this. But yeah, it's just that I guess the time away from K-pop made me realize that I do like these groups, but I'm not that big of a fan to collect them still. Yeah, so it's actually really sad. But yeah, so a lot of like the impulse decisions to like collect them, like the ones from the Produce series, like a lot of like the boy groups who came from Produce or the survival shows, I don't find them as interesting now compared to before. Like, I don't find, like, I'm not motivated to collect them. I think that's it. Yeah, so I just want to like stop it, and instead of like forcing myself to still collect them, I mean, it is my collection, so I can like say whatever I want. So yeah. Then there are also like groups who are too tiring to collect. When I say groups, I mean Twice. Like, I was a really big fan of Twice back then. I mean, I still like their songs, but I'm not as into them as I was before. But one of the reasons why I actually got burned out from photocard collecting is because of Twice. They have so much cards. They basically started a trend of like having, I don't know, like 99 photo cards in an album. And even though you get a lot of cards per album, it's still like really annoying to like have to collect so much cards per release. Like, if they release too many albums per year, and you're collecting one member, you're gonna have to collect, I don't know, like at least 18 to 20 cards, and that's a lot. And my Twice collection had 4 members. So what ended up happening was that I never really finished any member, even like Momo, because because I spread myself too thin, and I just don't want that feeling anymore. Like, I still like Twice. I still have their albums here in my room, but I'm not gonna be collecting them anymore. So yeah. Then another reason, yeah, it's like Twice, a bit of more than I can chew. So for this one, I can like re-strategize. So I'm talking about 17. I collected 4 members as well. So DK, Hoshi, Scoops, and Mingyu. But now I'm only gonna be focusing on DK if I ever come back to collecting 17. Although I recently bought a semicolon album just because it was a really good deal. Like, it was like 800 pesos and it had all of the DK inclusions aside from one unit card. And the unit card that it had like DK and Hoshi, which are like my top 2, so like that's like the best deal for me. So I got it. I was too impulsive. Wasn't thinking straight and just bought it. Yeah, so this strategy, I think I did it as well for NCT. So before, I wanted to collect the whole dream lineup. Like, wow, that is so ambitious. And also for 127, I wanted to collect Tail, Yuta, Jungwoo, and Mark. So now I'm only gonna be focusing on Jungwoo. But if I pull a card of Tail, Yuta, Mark, or Chanla and Geno, then I'll keep it and I'll just buy Jungwoo's card. So yeah, it's still a lot of money to be spent, but I'm more comfortable in having that system instead of like dropping these other members who I actually really like as well. Since I have some of their cards already, like maybe I'm just a hoarder. I don't want to like part ways with these cards. So yeah. So last reason why I compressed the binders is that I had 10 binders before. 10 binders is a lot. Like, I had at least like 2 for SM Town, then 2 for SNSD and Shiny, so that's like 6 already. 3 girl groups and 1 boy group binder. So that is a lot. Like, that is a lot of binders. So now I'm gonna be downsizing them to just 5, just so I can like, it's easier to use. Like, I'll still be keeping these binders, like the other binders that I'm no longer gonna be updating, but I'm just like compressing stuff. So the SNSD and Shiny binders will stay. Same with the SM Town groups. And I'm gonna have 1 miscellaneous binders, which would house the groups that I'm collecting that aren't SM. So basically, A-Pink, New East, and Lee Jin-hyuk. So Lee Jin-hyuk, I'm just really keeping the post, but I wanted to like have him there just because I wanted to buy his albums as well. Yeah, so I don't have too many binders to pull out whenever I'm putting or when I'm storing photo cards. So yeah, so in conclusion, I'm back to spending more money on photo cards, and it's making me happy again. And I'm glad that it's making me happy again. Just because my other hobbies I mean, the other idol group hobby that I have isn't really bringing a lot of joy right now, so I'm glad that this one at least is doing it. So yeah. So here is my SM Town binder. This is the one for EXO, Red Velvet, and NCT. I have another binder which is for the older groups, but I'm not going to be updating that in this video just because I'm not going to be really updating that with photo cards since I don't have any new photo cards from them. So this is what it looks like. This is the cover that I made before with the SM Town bear from the 2014 SM Town Live. Then the spine looks like this. I put some empty washi tape on the spine to mark the fandom colors, at least like the closest ones in the set that I bought. The blue one is for aespa, but I don't think they're gonna fit here. So yeah, let's have a look inside. This is what it looks like. I removed the cover page earlier, so I'm gonna add that again with the EXO one. So yeah, I'm so sorry for like the really disgusting one pocket page, but it's been a long time. So yeah, here is the EXO page. Just gonna put it here. So yeah, so I only included my bias just because if I included all of the members that I collect, then that would be way too much, especially since I collect like all of the members for the SM girl groups. So yeah, let's put that here. So yeah, I think that looks really nice. Yeah, I like it. I really do. So the photo cards, I used this yellow color. I think golden yellow color. Let's find like an empty page. So yeah, so like in this, the war page. This is not working well. Let's move the camera a bit there. So I used this yellow paper just because I had so much of this from a previous project back in I think around 2016, 2015, and thought that, you know, why not use these paper instead of it going to waste. So yeah, but looking at it now, it doesn't look good at all just because it's so bright and it kind of detracts from the photo cards, like at least for me. So I opted for pastel colors this time, and instead of using just one color for the whole binder, I'm using rainbow. Well, not really rainbow, but just the colors of the groups that I like, at least like the closest ones that I can get for the pastel version and the colored papers that are available here in my area. So for EXO, the color is Cosmic Latte. So I'm gonna be using this ivory paper pack that I bought. I already pre-cut this, but if I run out, I'll do more in this video. So yeah, just because I just really like this. I wanted the papers to be muted enough, but also to have a little bit of personality that reflects the group, or like reflects the color of the fandom. So yeah. Actually, I'm gonna keep this yellow just because I decided, since I have a lot of these yellow cards, that I'm gonna use this for the cards that are on the way or that I have paid already, like the ones that I'll be receiving in the future. So yeah, so I did buy Chen's Snow Globe finally for like a really cheap price on Yahoo Japan auctions, and yeah. So where is the first one? With this one. Just move. Oh no, not this one. This one. So for red velvet, the color I think is like kind of like peach coral, and I found this peach paper, so I'll be using this. I was thinking of using like different colors per member, but I decided not to just because I don't know. I wanted it to be more uniform. So I ran out of peach papers for Yeti, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that in this video or if I'm like gonna cut that in this video, but I'll definitely be putting this in soon. Maybe in my own time, just because my shoulders are actually hurting right now because I've been doing this for around like 40 minutes already. So yeah, I just need to finish NCT and New East. So yeah, so for NCT, I'm probably gonna take the thumbnail just because I feel like they're the groups that gets the most clicks. That is a thumbnail shot. I'm scamming people into thinking I'm like my ults are NCT, but no. I do like them though. Definitely one of the groups where I changed my bias a lot. Went from Mark to TL to Utah. Now I finally settled on Jungkook. I think I just changed a lot because Jungkook hasn't debuted yet during that time. So yeah, now that he has debuted, I settled on him. Yeah. So yeah, that looks so much nicer than the yellow one. Looks prettier to look at. So yeah, I did run out of cards for Red Velvet and EXO, but I'm gonna make that later. I'm not gonna be putting it in the video just because my back hurts. So I'm just gonna power through one more group, and that is New East. Since I really love them, they're like my number 2 group now for boy groups. First is Shiny, of course. But yeah, for New East, I have this huge binder. I bought it by mistake. I forgot that I was under the impression that I was buying an A4 binder, but I bought an F4, I think. So this is the one with like where you can fit the legal size one, but it has a lot of space. But yeah, it's definitely like not uniform. I kind of like these binders though. So if I have the shelf space, after like I'm done like reorganizing my room, I might change my binders to this type. Or I don't know, just because specialty ones that I got for SNSD and Shiny are smaller, so I don't know actually. So for New East, I'm gonna be using pink just because I don't have, and like their colors are like vibrant, and I haven't found any teal papers. So I already did a pink as an experiment when I was toying with this idea. So just have a look. Looks so nice, especially with the Unani and the Secret Garden cards. Looks so pretty. These are so pretty. I mean, the goal is to like not have any pink cards left, but for the meantime, you know, just let it be. Now, where is New East? There. Like I haven't changed these, but I'm gonna change that later. So for New East, yeah, New East. It's just I'm so into them right now. Maybe because they're active. They just concluded Inside Out promotions. I'm like so happy. We have so much content. Although I would love more Aaron content. I want him to be in like the best health condition, so I'm okay with like 95 line. That is it for this video. I'm not sure what videos I'm gonna be posting after this, but you can expect to see a video of another haul video at the end of the month. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing a Photocard storing video at the end of the month, but you never know. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.